We'll say good morning. Today is Monday, start of a new work week. It is the 20th of November, and as I speak, it's about 8 a.m. I was a little surprised this morning to see a little yellow X as a potential area for a tropical storm, but it makes sense when I think about it. We were forecasting the possibility of some rain this weekend, and that system that was going to bring us the rain, they now are looking at for the possibility of some tropical development. Very unlikely, but if the National Hurricane Center thinks it's worth talking about, it's worth us talking about. So we're going to go to the screen and see what there is to see. All right, so this is the 7-day outlook for the National Hurricane Center. And you'll see there's an X just to the north of the Colombia-Venezuela border. And this circle represents the potential area of development. So obviously it's moving west. So it looks for this to move west over the next few days toward the Mosquito Coast. But you'll notice there it says the environmental dry air is still likely to prevent significant development of this system as it drifts slowly westward later this week. And chance of formation through 7 days is 10%. So that means there's a 90% chance nothing happens here, or at least it doesn't develop tropically. Let's go to the forecast model to see what it sees happening with this. So you can see a little area of storms here, and that's generally where the X is. So let's put this in motion and watch it moving across the sea. And of course, we're very dry and clear here in the Bay Islands. And you can kind of see it moving to the west there a little bit. And it gets a little stronger. This is Thursday. And it gets here and, oh, it's trying really hard. Oh, look at this. It disperses a little bit. And it gets a little stronger, but moves to our north. And then just kind of washes out as it approaches the Yucatan Peninsula. So that's what the GFS says. Most of the models are pretty similar on this. We're still looking at, right now, like today, there's no chance of rain, basically. It's not going to rain today. And that's kind of how we're looking through the first part of the week. We're going to be pretty dry. This evening, we're going to have winds getting up to 15 from the east and maybe 3-foot seas. But other than that, we're going to be pretty calm this week too. So with those calm winds and those sunny skies, it's going to feel pretty hot even for November. So we're looking for highs in the 85, 86 range. Of course, still humid, no wind, lots of sun. That equals kind of hot. As we get towards the end of the week, we'll start seeing the chances of a scattered shower increase towards Thursday and Friday. We're still only talking about 30% chance of rain. As we get to the weekend, that's where the question mark is. Right now, it's looking more like 30-40% chance of rain. If this, moves more towards us and gets a little stronger, we may be looking at 60 to 70% chance. Obviously, that'll change as the week goes on. Our accuracy gets better the closer we get. It's really, the accuracy a week out is pretty low. But we kind of know there's going to be a system nearby. So we know there's a chance. But, the National Hurricane Center says that there's a 10% chance that this will become a tropical depression that would really affect this weekend's weather. So obviously stay informed and stay in touch with us, and we'll see what happens. This is the reason why there's a very low chance of development. You can see the greens and the blues is very dry air. The reds and the purples is very wet air, humid air that can produce storms. And as the week goes along, we see the red moving towards us, running into this green and yellow. And, it comes over us as red, but not purple. So purple is the most rain. Red is, a decent chance of rain. And then it moves over us on Sunday. And we get another little wave for the first part of next week. Overall, right now, our forecast for the week and even the week after that is pretty dry. So nothing really looking like a heavy rain event unless something changes with this potential tropical storm. So we'll keep an eye on it. Want to quickly show you the winds, what I was talking about here this evening, maybe a little bit of the 15 to 20 mile an hour range, getting our seas up to 3 feet, winds from the east, meaning heavier seas on the south side, but calming through the day tomorrow, and definitely pretty calm. Look at that, Wednesday through Saturday, calm winds and seas. Beautiful weather for tourists and anyone that wants to come visit our beautiful island. Quick look at our sea state. Low tides at 9 and about 9 a.m. about 10 p.m. Our low tides have not been very low, but as we go into the future, we're going to get lower low tides, but those are going to be in the middle of the night. So hopefully most of you guys are not going out to sea in the middle of the night, but if you do, that's when we're going to start getting lower tides. All right, guys, I hope you have a good day and keep in touch.